What's up guys, Jake the Turtle's back out again with another Pokemon Go PvP video, and in today's video we're going to be doing more freestyle matches, with no restrictions in this one obviously. I'm going to be leading with Blastoise and he's going to be leading with Altaria. So, I don't know how this one plays out, but I'm going to basically spam these water guns, and then I'm going to go for an Ice Beam. I'm not going to shield this because I want to save some shields for the back, because I know Altaria is a beast and it's probably going to be able to survive this neutral matchup. So, I'm going to go for an Ice Beam. I'm going to overcharge some energy, and I actually thought I was going to go for 2 Hydro Cannons, but I couldn't get off any of my charge moves. So, I'm going to bring in Xatu just to sort of do some damage with these wing attacks. Or air slashes, sorry about that, air slashes. And then I'm going to go for an Ominous Wind to hopefully get the buff or the boost. And he is not going to shield, but I'm not going to get the boost. So he is going to almost die here and then get a charge move off right before his death. So I'm going to keep my Xatu alive and use this air slash to get an Ominous Wind built up. And I'm going to charge some energy and then go for an Ominous Wind, but I cannot get my charge move off once again. So I guess my hands weren't warmed up. I don't know. I wasn't ready to play yet. But I'm going to use a Leaf Blade here after he uses Ice Beam and almost destroys me. So I'm going to use this Leaf Blade to basically knock off, or Grass Knot, sorry. Getting my moves mixed up, guys. It's this freestyle, man. Changing up from Rainbow, I'm getting all my moves mixed up. So I'm going to use Grass Knot on Medicham here, but he's got 2 shields, and it doesn't really matter because Medicham in the back is really good, especially with 2 shields. So GG's to Pokemaster Bud in that first matchup. So let's move into the next matchup against Pokemaster Bud. And in this matchup, I will be leading with Toxicroak, and he's got Steelix. So finally a favorable matchup for me in these freestyle matches, guys. So I'm going to use these counters. It's going to be super effective against this Steel type, and I'm going to go for this neutral matchup. But I go for a switch because I kind of want to use Cresselia against that Whiscash while it's switch locked, because I don't think Mud Bomb's going to do a lot to me. But I'm like, alright, I'm going to go for the neutral. I'm going to go for these Mud Bombs. And in reality, after I burned that one shield, I should have switched. But I wanted to get this other Mud Bomb off. I should have saved it for the back. And I'm just going to go for this complete neutral. And I'm not going to shield here. I'm going to let my Toxicroak die, because that's super effective damage from that Mud Bomb. And then I'm going to bring in my Cresselia. And obviously, I am going to have a problem here because it's not going to do much damage. I'm going to be able to charge up a ton of energy, and Mud Bomb is not going to do a lot to me. But obviously, my fast moves, these Psycho Cuts, are not doing much to this Whiscash. And he's going to get a Blizzard off, which is going to do some significant damage. And I've still got a shield here, and he's got a shield. So he's going to bring in Big Boy, and I'm going to use a Future Sight here. I was going to try to switch depending on what he was going to bring in. And Future Sight's not going to do much of anything, so I know if he shields here one more time, I'm going to lose. Even if he doesn't, I'm definitely going to lose, because I know what's going to happen when I bring Raichu in. You guys are going to get to see it. He doesn't shield, but I'll bring Raichu in, and those electric moves are not going to do anything because of the ground typing that Steelix has. So I'm going to use this Thunder Punch, and basically we're going to drop a Dandelion on Steelix, and he's going to be perfectly fine. So we're going to get demolished, and then I'm going to bring Cresselia in to hopefully charge up enough energy for a Future Sight. And what I should have done here, guys, was I should have tried to go for the KO, but I knew I was already done anyway because it gets worse. Medicham comes out in the back, so GG's Pokemaster Bud in that one. So let us hop into our next match against Pokemaster Bud. So I'm going to be leading with Beedrill, and he's going to be leading with Melmetal. So really bad situation for me. I'm going to charge up some energy, and then I'm going to switch out into the best possible scenario, which is going to be my Hypno, because he's the tankiest of the group. And he is going to swap into Umbreon. So it is a really bad time for me. And I'm going to basically charge up enough energy to hopefully get this Focus Blast. As you can see, obviously, you guys know from my Rainbow Cup video, or my Nightmare Cup video, if you guys are subscribers, I have Psyshock on my Hypno, and I've got Focus Blast. So I'm going to use this Focus Blast here, and I'm going to try to demolish his Umbreon. But it is not going to happen. So I'm going to use this Psyshock, and the Psyshock is hopefully going to do some nothing damage, just to chip off a little bit of this Umbreon. And I'm going to bring in Magcargo to basically kind of wall this Umbreon, because I know those foul plays aren't going to do much to me, because Magcargo is pretty tanky against anything that's not water or grass. And he's going to bring in Lucario. Obviously the fighting type is going to be super effective as well because of the rock type. So I'm going to choose not to shield this because I know it's Power Up Punch. And I am going to choose not to shield the next one after I store up some energy. And I should have went with Aerial Ace there, but Sludge Bomb is going to do decent damage because it's a strong move. And I'm not going to shield this. Once again, Power Up Punch. And it's going to do decent damage, but he's just getting that attack up. And I'm going to go for an aerial ace here, hoping for a shield. And not going to get a shield, so going to bring back out Melmetal. And I'm going to go for an aerial ace, but I can't get it, so I'm going to sacrifice my Beedrill. And I'm going to finish the match with 1 shield, so I'm thinking that I definitely should have shielded maybe again. Yeah, I should have shielded once with someone else. But, yeah, I don't think it would have mattered anyway. It's going to be a GG because he had that Umbreon to counter that Hypno. So GG's to Pokemaster Bud on that one with your super lineups and your super team. I try to get to a Stone Edge here, but it does not really going to matter. So definitely GG. So let's hop into another freestyle match against Pokemaster Bud. I want to know what you guys are using in your freestyles. So let me know in the comments so I can try out some stuff that could possibly work onto my World Championship team if I make it. So in this matchup, we're going to be leading with Blastoise, and he's going to be leading with Skarmory. Now I know how this matchup works out. Blastoise is the winner. I've done it multiple times. Not even Sims, just done it in person, you know, in battles. And what I'm going to do here is, since he didn't shield, I'm going to shield. And I know I have to shield at least 1 Sky Attack. So I'm going to choose to overcharge a ton of energy and let him Sky Attack me. I shielded the first one, which is good. He's going to use the Sky Attack. It's going to take me down really low. I'm going to overcharge a ton of energy, so I have an Ice Beam ready for whatever comes in. And I made the mistake of waiting to see what came in, and I wasn't able to use my charge move. So I should have automatically went for the switch, but it's going to be okay because I have Ludicolo to take care of this Lapras. The Razor Leaf is going to do significant damage to that water type. And I'm going to shield here because I thought it was going to be Ice Beam. And it was not. So I'm going to use my Ice Beam on this Haunter for good neutral damage, hoping for a shield. And he is going to choose to shield, and I'm going to bring in Quagsire. And Quagsire is going to be able to absorb this Sludge Bomb, but these Ghost-type moves are going to do decent damage because they're so strong. And then the Shadow Sneak is probably going to knock me out here. Shadow Punch, sorry. And I had a charge move, but I didn't know, and it didn't really matter because I knew we were both going to faint. So he's going to bring out Lapras, and I'm going to be able to feint him with Razor Leafs, and that's the GG. So after Ludicolo carried my entire team, I'm going to sub him out there as my lead for the next match, and he's going to lead with Raichu. So you guys are going to see how effective these Razor Leafs are to basically any type that's neutral. So the Razor Leafs are going to be good against Psychics. That's one of the things that makes Medicham kind of weak to Venusaur. Because those Razor Leafs can just smack it because it's such a strong move, and that's if you use a Razor Leaf Venusaur. But as you can see, I waxed that Raichu, and obviously I had to use a shield because Ludicolo is a dull type with that grass and that water. So he's going to bring in Altaria, and I'm definitely going to go for an Ice Beam here after I charge up a little bit of energy that I'm hopefully going to use in the back. And I'm going to bring in a Raichu here. So Raichu is going to be super effective against the Flyer, and I'm going to go for a Thunder Punch, but that Dragon Breath is just going to smelt me. It is going to turn me into a Raichu salad, okay? And I'm going to shield here because I want to hopefully get to another Thunder Punch because Squishy Raichu is not going to enjoy that Sky Attack. And I'm going to get to the Thunder Punch to hopefully burn his last shield to see what Primeape can do in the back against this Altaria. So Primeape's going to come out. He's going to do some counters. And I have Night Slash on mine, so I'm going to go for the Night Slash. And I'm going to get it. And I'm going to use it. Hopefully it's going to kill that Altaria, and it does. So he's going to bring out Jynx. And this is where it gets hectic, people. 1 HP, dude. Here it is. Look at it. Oh, man. I can't do it, dude. Oh, I couldn't take down Jynx. GG's Pokemaster Bud. So let's hop into another battle against Pokemaster Bud, and in this battle, I am going to be leading with my prized possession, Whiscash. Yes, Whiscash, and he's got Tropius, so it's automatically an awful situation for me. So I'm going to charge up some energy, and then I'm going to get out into my Deoxys, and that Razor Leaf is going to do a ton of damage, so I'm just in a horrible situation no matter what. Obviously, my lineup is very weak to Flyers right now, as you can see, and I'm going to have to take this to the face because I need to save some shields for the back, and he's going to switch, which is really helpful for me, but not helpful at the same time, because Umbreon is going to smack me. So, going to use this Psycho Boost just to be annoying, but he thought I had a different move charged up. So I'm going to let my Deoxys die, and he is the winner of this battle, basically. So I'm going to bring in this Whiscash, and I'm going to do a ton of Mud Bombs here just to spammy him. And I'm going to have 2 charged up ready to go, but I know I'm in bad shape because, well, Umbreon's pretty tanky, and I'm going to have to shield this because if not, well, Whiscash is going to die. So, Whiscash doesn't die. Going to charge up a ton of energy, hopefully get 2 ready. I've got 1.5, I think. Get a Mud Bomb. and he is going to have a charge move right before he dies, which is great. The 1 HP. Pokemaster Bud is the best 1 HP player in the world. That's facts. So we're going to bring in Ludicolo to take on the whole team. But as you guys remember, yep, there he is, the big flying dinosaur thingy. It's Tropius. So what I'm going to have to do here is shield, obviously, and then get to an Ice Beam. But that Razor Leaf is just doing too much damage against me because of my dual typing. So, get the Ice Beam. I know the Ice Beam is going to feign him because it's going to be super effective. It's going to be 2 times or 4 times super effective, whatever you say, against the Flyer and the Grass type. So, he's going to bring in Toxicroak, but I'm already dead, so GG's Pokemaster Bud. So, let's hop into our next battle, and in this battle, I will be leading Deoxys, and he's going to be leading with Raichu. So, I've got a Psychic-type neutral matchup here, and I'm going to spam these counters and get to my Psycho Boost, and I'm going to use it as soon as possible, because this is a neutral matchup, and I want to be victorious. So I'm going to choose to shield this first one, I believe. Actually, I let this one come through, and it's a Wild Charge. So I should have shielded that one. He went for the Wild Charge first. It was a good strat by him. And I'm going to overcharge some energy and then shield the second one. So in a neutral matchup, usually you either want to waste one shield or not. Try not to waste any if you have the better charge moves, but in this case, we're going to use one charge move and then have one saved up for whatever comes in. It's going to be Skarmory, so I'm not going to switch because I don't have anything really good against Skarmory. So I'm going to use Psycho Boost and hope for a shield here. And he is going to shield. So he's got 1 shield down. I've got 1 shield down. And I cannot get my Psycho Boost off, which would have really helped help my team out, help the dynamic in this battle. But obviously I need to save a shield here in the back because I don't think I'm going to be able to kill Skarmory with my Golbat. So that's one of the disadvantages of Golbat. In the neutral matchups, it's going to be kind of weak, but it's going to destroy Medicham. So that's good, and it's going to destroy Venusaur. So, and honestly, it might destroy Azumarill with 1 shield at least. But I got to run these Sims, obviously, and I'm not able to get to my Shadow Ball again, which is really bad because that would have killed Skarmory easily. And I'm screwed. So GG's to Pokemaster Bud in that one with your team dynamic. Very, very balanced team. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you liked watching me get my butt kicked in freestyle battles. If you guys have any suggestions for my team, please let me know in the comments. And if you guys want to see me make any particular videos, definitely let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, guys.